Well, joining us now to discuss this is Nikhilesh Surya, Executive Director, Rohini Silver Screens, and C. Rajshekaran, AIADMK supporter. Thanks both for taking our time to be here with us. Mr. Rajshekaran, let me start by asking you first. If we look at both the state tax and GST, it's adding up, like we reported there, 60% tax. That is, you would agree, just way too much.
Yes, Natasha, see, it was one nation, one tax, which was rolled out by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, and it was GST, 28%. But, see, if the film industry is united, and if they join hands together and give a representation or make a representation to the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu by raising their grievances, definitely the Chief Minister would consider on merits. But here, unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu, the Theatre Owners Association has called for a strike in the interest of the theatre owners and others. And of course, it is directly going to affect the cinema fans, moviegoers, and the film buffs who are always going to watch good movies in the theatre. And all this was not taken forward by the division among the whole film industry. Okay. There is one association calling for the strike, and another association says we are not joining the strike. There is no unity among themselves. Okay,
let me get Mr. Surya. Okay, fair enough. Let Nikhilesh Surya respond to that. The first point, of course, that the government seems to be making, or at least their supporters seem to be making, is the fact that why not go and fight, or at least make a petition or request the Chief Minister? Was enough done? Was everything done before you resorted to a strike?
Yes, everything was being done. I think Mr. Rajshekaran has misunderstood that the unity is not there within the industry. No, everybody is in one voice here. Today, the entire film industry, the film fraternity of Tamil Nadu has represented to the Chief Minister himself. And this problem has been going on for a month or so with respect to the ticket price ceiling. So, we've been in talks with the Chief Minister, the Finance Minister, and a lot of other officials. But the municipal tax has come into effect. It was ushered into effect in about 3 or 4 days before the GST. So it was like a shock to us, and we had no time to react. And we have not closed down the theatres as a strike or giving an ultimatum to the government. We have closed down the theatres because we are not able to run the show. Every show is a loss to us. Okay. So we have closed it down temporarily until government gives us any sort of relief. Okay. So,
Mr. Rajshekaran, does that sort of change the complexion of things, as it were? It's not really a protest, it's just a practical issue. They just can't afford to run it with these taxes.
Natasha, see, there was an amendment made in the Entertainment Tax of Tamil Nadu Act, and this amendment was informed to the film industry associations, and any state government has to take note of everything. They cannot just allow everybody to earn on their own. In the interest of the industry, the state government was giving tax free to the same Tamil film industry. Now today, there is a tax being announced and is in force, which is called as the GST. And ultimately, this is not the end of it. There is always a second move, which they can go and meet the Chief Minister and make some representation.
Okay,
because this tax, see, okay, this is not the tax which is going to be permanent, because it is only the 30% in the city limits of the corporation, and the municipal tax, the panchayat tax, it differs from different slabs.
Okay.
So all this can be considered on merits, and you cannot say that the government is not carrying or taking care of the environments of the theatre owners and others. End of the day, the common man, the moviegoer is directly affected. See, you
absolutely,
just call
absolutely, it's the moviegoer that is affected. All those people who've spoken to us saying that we wanted to see a movie today, tomorrow, but are just so disappointed. But sir, Mr. Rajshekaran, again coming back to you, there are other states who've let go of this tax because, you know, under GST they're saying that there's enough tax anyway, and they've let go of their share. So why can't that the same happen in Tamil Nadu, or would that, you believe, be an option on the table?
See, I am not privy to what had happened in the state cabinet the other meetings with regard to this tax, but I can only understand from the media reports that there is a move by the state government and the Chief Minister and the minister concerned that they are looking into this matter and they are trying to resolve this in an amicable manner. But unfortunately today, because previously, as my friend on the panel said, I am not aware of what is happening. To be very honest, there was a press release issued by the producer council, one actor by name, I don't remember him, and he made a statement that he is not going to join hands with the protest or the formal strike of the theatre owners. And today they claim that they are together. This is also one of the reasons for they are not joining, they are not united.
Okay.
So that is what I am trying to emphasize here.
Okay.
I only want them to go together before the Chief Minister and make a representation and get what they want.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the government is for the people, not for the individuals.
Okay, though of course Mr. Surya has said that they stay united, but Nikhilesh Surya, come in at this point. Of course, the other big focus in this entire story has been that ticket prices are been unchanged for years, almost a decade or somewhere between 7 to 10 years, I'm told, in Tamil Nadu, and the people there are barely paying anything compared to, say, the rest of the country. How does that really play into all of this?
Yes. So the ticket price was fixed by the government in 2006, the DNK government in 2006, and since then all our maintenance expenses, our utility bills, our salaries, everything has shot up multiple times, but we have not been allowed to raise our ticket prices. So the issue here, a lot of people in Chennai might think that 120 rupees is good enough, and we are able to watch one movie a week. So this is really not the crux of the issue. The crux of the issue is in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, rural and semi-urban centers, where the ticket price ceiling is only 20 or 30 rupees. So at 20 and 30, nobody can really afford to run the show anymore. That too with GST in effect and an additional municipal tax. Hardly a theatre owner would get about 10 rupees, which they have to split with the producer, the distributor, and then finally to the theatre owner.
Right, so it's going to have to be an entire rollback. You are asking for the state tax to be entirely rolled back, Mr. Surya. Is that the only thing that's going to see these theatres open? Or is there a meeting ground possible?
One is the entire rollback of this municipal tax. We want the entire rollback of this municipal tax because states like West Bengal are giving a rebate on the SGST. But we are not asking for any such thing. We're just asking for the entire rollback of this tax, which is present only in Tamil Nadu. And the second is regularization of ticket prices, because with 20 and 30 rupees, the industry cannot go on, for a very long time.
Is an entire rollback
this
possible?
Is not a matter of 1,000 theatre owners. This is a matter of 1 lakh people involved in the entire industry.
Fair enough.
1 lakh families. So,
right, which is why, of course, the stakes are so high. Point that Mr. Rajshekharan is making is why not petition the Chief Minister. Maybe, Mr. Surya, everyone should sort of get together. We heard Kamal Hassan also say that they are planning and they will all get together and put out a united front. Perhaps that is what is needed. But thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time. Let's see if this issue can be resolved. Because, of course, the point Mr. Rajshekharan also made is just the moviegoer who is affected, along with all those that we also heard are going to be affected, who are employed by this industry. We'll be watching this story very closely. Well, that's it then from the entire team at Left, Right and Centre. See you again tomorrow night. Goodbye.